What's going on, people? Mr. Anti-Lock here, back with the epicness that is Shokugeki no Soma, chapter 104, New Diamonds. The chapter starts off with Akira Hayama celebrating his win. Jun runs up on him and is like, "Congratulations, Hayama, congratulations. And this man lets himself go for a second. He gets rid of that stoic nature that he has and gives Jun a big loving hug. In all actuality, the win came from his push to show Jun that he is the one, that her investment didn't go awry as she helped him grow up, as we saw in the backstory. Another cool thing about this chapter, she was the one that gave this man the cinnamon. She told him the scent of cinnamon helps people cheer up and it can make you feel happier. And throughout the time, you see him sniffing the cinnamon, and that's the reason why. I thought that was pretty cool. Even Gendo Jima pointed out, I see the expression on his face during the semifinals. That wasn't a smile of supreme confidence. I found that to be epic. He always thought to himself that he would climb to the top. Gendo Jima points out that he could be in trouble thinking that, this win was just something out of being cocky, but it wasn't. Then we go to that page with Kiba. People want to give this man the award and all that, but they can't give him the award or tell him that the award ceremony is about to start because it looks like this man is about to explode. I thought that part of the chapter was epic when you see this man charging up. Kind of reminded me of Vegeta, and again, that's something Shokugeki no Soma does, is pay homage to other anime and manga. But it did remind me of Vegeta. Kiba's temper actually reminds me of Vegeta. I think that's pretty epic. Also, as they're running up on him, trying to make him get ready for the ceremony, Alice runs up on him and says, "How dare you lose when I'm watching?" And he screams at her like, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" And she's like, "How dare you scream at me?" He's like, "That's it, I'm never talking to you again." And then he goes, "Ah!" Oh man, like, not only was this a good chapter and a great ending to the election arc, but we got to see a lot of comedy in this chapter, and I thought that was cool. Then we got Soma. He's like, "Bro, you gotta make that carpaccio for me." And then Kiba screams right behind him, "You gotta make me that carpaccio too." So it's like, they got to see what the competition tastes like, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, we got to see the diamond. And this looks like, well, the triangle actually, the pyramid. And at the top of this pyramid is, I would say, Erin's seat in the Elite 10. We got Hayama, who's like, could be runner-up. Kiba, Soma, Hisako, Megumi, and somebody else. I'm going to say Mimasaka or Aldini, because we don't see the picture because Hayama's arm is blocking it. So those could be the new runners-up for the Elite 10. Another thing that was pretty interesting, Gendo Jima said that Soma, Akira, and Hayama, Soma, Kiba, and Hayama could become an interesting trio someday. And we get to that panel where it's like a new diamond is born. I really, really, really loved this chapter. And another thing that I found was funny, someone was like, "How do you know that I'm number 3?" And then Kem and Kiba got into it to see who was number 3. But clearly it seems that Soma came runner-up. Then towards the end of the chapter, we get Soma's dad trolling him. He's like, how could you lose? And he's like, come on, Dad, like, seriously? But one of the things that I wanted to point out in this chapter, it was very interesting that Soma said. He was like, I'm glad I left home. Because he got to actually bump into kids who are just as talented as them. And I thought that was pretty damn epic. And another thing, Soma's father said, good, he's finally found somebody of his own age that could knock him on his butt. It's finding people that a chef can truly grow. And as a chef, I totally agree with that. Overall, I really enjoyed this chapter. I mean, I can't wait to see where this is going next. And I also can't wait to see Soma gain his talent. I mean, come on, man. This is a great story. And if you're not reading it, I urge you to read it. Once again, overall, this was a great chapter, amazing chapter. And that's it, people, man. This is it. From here on out, man, Soma finds out who he is. And like, subscribe, comment, good chapter. Peace.